Okay, so in the current lesson, we'll be able to make a clone from github.com of the myCV version 2 starter project and have it on our computer, and then have a local server started where we can change our file, change something in our project, and see the change propagated into the browser. Okay, so let's get started and open a browser. In the browser, I will type github.com/codetap academy and then hit enter. Over here, find the myCV version 2 starter project, and if you can't find it, you can search for it. So my-cv version 2 starter. So once you find it, you want to click on it. So this is the project that you want to find. So I'll click on it, and then I want to find the fork button. This is the one. Once you find the fork button, you want to click on it, and it should start directly to make a fork, which is a copy on your own profile. If you have more than just your profile and you're part of some organization, then this message will pop up where you have to choose where you want to clone it, and I will choose my profile. Once I choose my profile, the forking starts and creates a copy of the project myCV version 2 starter on my own profile, and I can see that because right here up I can see my username. I can also see the name of the project and that it has been forked from codetap academy myCV version 2 starter. Now the next step is to click on the clone or download button. And if you do not have an SSH key with your account set up and linked with GitHub, what you want to do is click on that use HTTPS or use SSH until you can see over here HTTPS. That's what you want to do in case you do not have an SSH key set up and linked with your GitHub profile. So once you've done that, you want to click on this button over here to copy this text to your clipboard. So for me, I do have an SSH key, so I'll click on use SSH, then I'll click on this small button. With that said, now I'm ready to make a clone or a copy of this project into my computer. So I will open git bash. You can open the command line cmd, or you can open any other terminal or command line you prefer on Linux or Mac, and go to some place that you prefer. My preferred choice is to go in my C drive, and in there I have a fun folder. And in the fun folder, I have my own name that matches the username from github.com. So Marian Zburlea. So that's the path that I want to go to. And in order to go to that path, I want to type in front of it cd, which is change directory. So change the directory into the C drive, into the fun folder, and then into Marian's Zburlea folder. And in here, I want to start cloning the project. So I'll type git clone, and then I either press Ctrl V if it works, otherwise Shift Insert or right click and paste. And then I'll hit enter. What this is going to do is going to make a copy on my local computer, on the computer that I'm currently working from github.com. So right now, if I am to type ls-lah, ls stands for list, and LAH are some flags that tell it to list it vertically and to show all files and the hidden ones. So once I type that, I can see that I have a bunch of folders already here, and one of them should be myCV version 2 starter. That's the one that I cloned earlier from the web. Now, in order to change into that folder, I can use change directory, so cd space myCV version 2 starter, and then I'll hit enter. On on the command line cmd from Windows, it's CLS, and on all the other ones it's clear. So if you type clear, it will make your screen again less cluttered with information. So now I am in the path of the C drive in the folder fun, then in the folder my_boolean, and in the folder my CV version 2 starter. That's where I am right now. So what I want to do is do ls space lah. So that's to show me what files I have inside. So if I take this window a bit more down and then I resize this one from GitHub and make them side by side, I can see that they more or less had the same files, right? So this one over here, the web, is this one over here. And the requirement is this one over here. And so on, those files are those files. So basically this is a clone from the GitHub website, from my own profile, my_boolean, from the GitHub website into my own computer. With that said, let's continue now. What I want to do is type in here npm I, which will install all the dependencies. It's actually just one dependency. It will install all the dependencies that I want to have in order to make my life easier while developing this project. So once I do npm install, that's gonna take care of installing all those dependencies. And once it's done, I will type npm start. So that is going to open a web browser with this message. Hi, how are you today? I'm the file index.html and I want you to change me. So let's do that. Let's change this file. Now I will open Visual Studio Code. And then I'll look for this button, open folder. If I cannot see it. Okay, so there is another way to open it, which is file, and then I can choose open folder, this one over here. So I can navigate to C, then fun, then my_boolean, then my CV version 2 starter, and then I can click on the select folder, this one over here. So I'll select the folder and Visual Studio Code has opened the project for me. Now, if I am to resize this a bit and then open the web folder, and inside this one I can see the index.html file. Let me double click on that file and then let's just change something in here. Hello, how are you today? With an ampersand and then save it. We can see that now I see the message, hello, how are you today, with an ampersand and a question mark. And this is my change. Let's save it. And if we go back to the browser, we can see this is my change. So this text now propagates over here, and this one, it goes over here. So in the next lesson, we want to meet the project, see what we need to do inside the project, colors, buttons, whatever is out there, let's just meet it.